Okay, this is it. The final boss. Turn the tables on Plankton. This is literally the reason I started this Let's Play. Was because late 2024, I was playing this game in a Discord call, and I was on the final level, final boss. I was like, man, this game would make a good Let's Play. Well, 2 years later. Well, not 2 years later. It was end of 2024, so it's like a year and a couple months later. Here we are. Okay, so the gimmick here is you gotta turn the tables on Plankton and all that shit. But what you gotta do is you just gotta hit all these tables, right? And then once all the tables are hit, when he's doing this, if he shoots at the frozen Mr. Krabs, the shot reflects off all the tables, and I missed it. I was too busy dodging his attack that I couldn't remember like what you're actually meant to do. Because his attacks are pretty hard to dodge. I mean, it is the final boss. He goes 3 of these and he goes in first person mode. What even is this? Like fire? Magic? Yeah, see? So it reflects into his eyes somehow, and then you gotta use the guitar on him. And then repeat that for each phase. You gotta repeat what you just did, because padding. I'm pretty sure if you get hit even once by one of his attacks, it resets the entire cycle, so you had to wait through all 3 of them again. Lovely boss design. Yeah, no, bosses in this game aren't very good. They're just kind of there. I mean, this final boss is at least challenging. But it's still, like, not great. Is that all of them? Yep, I think it is. There have been times where I've, like, accidentally missed one, I think. You can kind of easily miss them, they're out of the way. Well, not out of the way, but, like, they're not oriented like a perfect circle. But speaking of circles, here's one. That's actually... That's actually... You can do that. Yep, they completely overlooked that when designing this attack. Only on this phase can you do this. But the problem is, I wasn't really flipping the tables. So I gotta go do that, and then wait through this cycle event, and then hit him, and then wait through the cycle event, flip the tables. Yeah, it's slower to do this, but... Cause like, there's no way I'll have enough time to flip all the tables. Oh, wait, maybe. Yes! I actually do have enough time, I don't have to wait another cycle. Nice. Okay, maybe flip some tables before he starts. Flip a couple tables and then run over to the safe spot. Otherwise, this attack is actually really hard to dodge. Can't really get a good view. Oh wait, you can. From here you can get a good view if you've done them all, which I have. Sorry if I'm not that loud, by the way. I gotta look to the side of me at the TV. Also, I think this entire Let's Play, I've neglected to mention that when you pick up a health, it's the same sound effect they used in Rayman 1. I don't think I mentioned that. Or maybe I have mentioned that. I can't be bothered to go back and check, because this is the finale, and I'm not going back to 60. Well, I mean, episode 11 and 16 didn't have commentary, so I'm not going back through 14 other videos to check. Final phase! He breaks the floor! because you always gotta have some sort of gimmick for the final phase, or the final boss. And yes, it does actually play Goofy Goober Rock from the movie, which which that song was based on a license check. So I'm not sure if this video is gonna get claimed. But it's, oh my god, yeah, it's the same gist as what you've been doing, but now there's actual platforming, and you can die easier. So it's not that much more exciting. You gotta do both hits of one life, by the way. At least you don't go all the way back to the start of the boss if you die. Dude, if you had to do all 6 of these on one life, especially with this at the end, I doubt many kids would have beat the game. That's like, that'd be rough. But no, thankfully you only gotta do these last 2 on one life. Which is like still annoying, but much more manageable. So I guess since we're literally at the very end of the game now, I guess while I'm like dying 67 times, I guess I'll take this time to give final thoughts and all that shit. You know, all that shit you do at the end of a let's play. So this game, when I first played this game when I was like 11, 12 or something, when I first played this game, I played it probably just after I played Battle. I don't really remember. But this game, I've always enjoyed more than Battle for Bikini Bottom. For several reasons. It's a more challenging game. It has a more fun progression system, in my opinion. I'm not really that big a fan of collectathons. It just feels like doing a lot of busy work for very like slow progression. Like Mario 64 always felt very slow progression in that game. I remember as a kid, it felt like, wow, like even unlocking the upstairs of Peach's castle felt like so much effort. It was like even just 30 stars in that game is such a fucking grind. Because it really is just combing through a bunch of random levels diligently until you get a high enough amount. Like, that's just fucking boring. I've never been a fan of collectathons. So Battle's structure does not appeal to me. But this game does. It's linear. Yes, you still need to collect the things. Yes, you still need to collect the Goofy Goober tokens to progress. But it's not like, hey, we're just gonna drop you into level and do these random ass fucking tasks until you get enough. No, it's like drop you in a linear course where there's an obvious objective, and then on the side there's a bunch of other tasks that aren't just random bullshit. Okay, they are random bullshit. A lot of this game is made up of bullshit, really, but you know what I mean. Like, what I'm trying to say is that like you just plopped in a linear level, and then it's obvious. Like obvious, okay, I meant to chart down this main course and pick up anything else I can do on the way. And that structure feels a lot more to me. Of course, I would like it better if, you know, it just wasn't collectibles at all, and it was straight up a linear game. But if there had to be collectibles, this is a better way to do it. It's a more fun way to do it. I'm just like doing other shit on the side while I'm progressing through a linear level. Maybe I just have monkey brain. Maybe it's part of the tism, but I just like that better. Oh, what the fuck? I just like that better. What the fuck? Okay, spawned and killed me as he spawned. Man, this really is freaking hectic. Hectic final boss, that's what this is. By the way, the reason I'm picking off these enemies is because you kind of have to. Because they fire their shots really fast. Faster than you can get your missile out. So unless you're at a very specific position behind the crab statue, then you are guaranteed to get hit by their shots as you're sending on the missile. Actually, let me try to show off that like very specific position to make it so you don't have to actually pick off these guys. Because as you see there, it's pretty annoying to manage that while also dodging the lasers. Especially because their fucking shots make the ground slippery, and you don't have much ground as is. I'm not cutting out these fails, by the way. I'm keeping the shit in. Alright, I don't care if it makes a longer video. This is the finale. I might as well show you all the process of it took me to beat this. Dude, it's gonna be this finna be the longest episode. I can tell. This really finna be the longest episode. But it finna be worth it. I think. I've already been at it for 12 minutes. If it takes me, okay, if it takes me more than half an hour to beat this, then I will just like cut to me beating this after giving my final thoughts on the game. But if it takes less than half an hour, then you're seeing all of this. So if you are seeing all of this, then hi, like and subscribe, whatever. I love how you can get onto the platform because the fucking look. I'm trying to demonstrate it because I can't really describe it. And I don't want to have to put in text to describe it. That's effort. Oh my god, he slaps these platforms so fucking... Like, the death barrier is way higher than you think it is. Look. Thing holding up the platform is thinner than the platform. So you can very easily go underneath the platform and not grab on and die. That's what I was trying to show off. I'll explain. You gotta wait through 2 cycles of his attack without taking damage from it. Oh, there you go. Let's see. There is a very suck my dick. There is a very specific position behind crabs where you can shoot the missile and not get hit. I will try to show that off if these guys don't screw me over before I even fucking get to that point. No! I have to wait through both of them again. This whole time, all I can hear is my Wii choking on the disc, like it always does. Going up and down with the disc. Okay, don't fucking shoot me off this time, please. Okay, let me shoot it off, because there is a very specific spot, but I do not remember what it is. Or where it is. Is that it? I don't know. Oh! Okay, got him. Nice, got him. And then they respawn on the next round. Or is it on the next round? Wait, is that the only guy? Wait, hold up. Oh no, they do both respawn on the next round no matter what, even if you only kill one of them on the previous round. Good to know. God, I fucking hate this. I can't complain too much, I mean, it is the final boss. There's a review of this game that goes on a fucking, like, 10-minute long, well, not 10-minute long, like, a kind of long tangent complaining about this final boss. And it's like, bro, what did you expect? Genuinely. It's annoying, it's frustrating, yes, but, like, what the fuck were you expecting? Was the final boss of battle easy? No, it wasn't. You expect this to be easy? Like ignoring the thing where you can like jump out of bounds. Ignoring the thing where you can disable Hans and jump out of bounds in the final phase. Oh, and also like go into the invisible trigger in the first phase. If you actually played the final boss of battle like normally, casually, without glitches skips, right? It actually is tough. I'd argue tougher than this. Because it's an entire, especially the second phase, it's just an entire gauntlet of everything you face in the game at that point. But no one complained about it there because everyone just saw that as a test your skills. But they complained about it here because, oh, this game's bad. How dare this bad game that I already decided was bad make me actually test my abilities at all of its mechanics in the final boss. I mean, the hardest version of all of its mechanics for the finale. How dare it? Like, there are games where the final boss is like a fucking, literally a joke. Like Crash Tag Team Racing, that the game doesn't even have a final boss. It pretends to, but it's just like a fucking cutscene. So give this game credit, at least it has a final fight. And it's actually like challenging. And it's not really bullshit either, because it's like there's nothing you haven't faced before in this boss. It's all of the base mechanics that you've been getting used to throughout the game. Just cranked up to their logical extreme and put all at once. It's overwhelming, yes, but it's not bullshit. I guess that's the real only way that these like heavier and Spongebob games, the difficulty is that just to overwhelm the player with like a bunch of shit at once. Like one thing on its own is fine to handle, but everything at once is way too fucking much. That's the main difficulty in these games, I've noticed. Like in Battle will do that a lot in its level design where there'd be like a ton of enemies on. Actually later on in the game like Rock Bottom or Kelp Forest or Graveyard. But this game does hit its final boss. And yes, playing top blows. But you can't just like, you know, bash those guys to clear them. So the review I mentioned earlier complained that you have to like spin their little projectile. Oh, excuse me. spin a little projectiles a total of 6 times per round. You don't. You just have to bash them a total of 6 times per round, which is much easier and more consistent when you're on the move. Just take it at a steady pace, you know? Just flip the tables over, dodge as best you can, I'm being like fucking designing for right now, just like dodge as best you can, flip the tables over, and then bash the guys, take it at your own pace, and you'll be fine. Like, it's overwhelming, but it can be managed. It's not bullshit. It's not bullshit. Stop complaining that it is. Dude, I'm arguing with a review that's like fucking 10 years old, but... You know, as a fan of this game, I just gotta defend this game's honor, okay? I understand what the game's trying to do. And how to manage it. See, there we go. And now they're not a problem. Because this is the final part of the phase. I just gotta dodge these lasers. And not fall off, and I'm good. And someone just beeped their horn outside my window, because there's always a noise outside my window. That's actually why I wait. Fun fact, I actually try to wait as late as possible in the day if I'm going to be recording something off the iPad to upload it. Because there's always some sort of fucking noise going on outside my house. It's either like a car, dog, little kids, because I live near the primary school that I used to go to, and I still haven't moved yet. So there's little kids outside all the time. There's always some sort of fucking noise going on. Under 30 minutes. There you go. You just have to pace it. It's not even that hard. You just have to pace it. And this is the last cutscene.
French for handsome man. Eugene Krabs, it looks like you were innocent the whole time. Oh well, that's why pencils have erasers. And now to thank the brave heroes who recovered my crown and saved Bikini Bottom, Spongebob and Patrick, you have performed a manly deed.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Mindy. I've learned a few things about myself. I may be a dork and a wingnut.
And a knucklehead McSpazatron.
Yes, but more importantly, I'm a kid, and I like being a kid. I'm just glad that everything is back to normal.
And so ends the most heroic tale ever told in Bikini Bottom. And as the sun sets over the island paradise above the waves, we must stop and wonder, how long until the sequel? Depends on the box office. Now go outside and get some sun. You look awful pale.
It's a good thing SpongeBob wrote this stuff down.
Wow, you can manually play credits. So what's next? For the Let's Play. Well, remember how I opened this channel with the Shadow Generations? That gave me a little idea. But we're not moving on to that yet. Because there is one more bonus episode I want to do. Because I did accidentally skip one of the levels during the main LP. So there is a bonus episode I want to do showing that off. Bye.